Woohoo! What a great day it was today. Man, had a fantastic on-site experience today with some clients I care about. It was just fantastic. This is Matt Drinkon, wrapping up a day in the life of a business coach on a normal Thursday, turned into extraordinary Thursday today. So let's kind of wrap through the day here and walk through what happened. We ended up having a pretty successful day thus far. Right now it is 3:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have another hour and a half to drive back to my home in Charlotte, North Carolina. And I'm going to recap for you what's happened today. I started off today by sending 11 client videos this morning, and those are simply 10 to 30 second, 50-second videos to clients, helping them, serving them, appreciating them, praising them, challenging them to the things that they needed. Every person has a different message, not a cookie cutter approach where I send the same thing to everyone. It's very custom to the way that they individually hear messages. That started the day. That was from 7:30 until about 7:50, 55, somewhere in there. After that, I looked through my presentation for today and mentally prepared. What are the high points? What do I want to get across? I start to think about how do I want them to feel when we finish today? What actions do I want them to own that'll help them make progress and move forward on their goals and dreams until the next time I speak with them and coach them? And with that in mind, I spent 15 minutes looking through that. And that's all the practice or preparation I did today for the on-site experience, because I already know what I was going to talk about, I already knew what we're going to do. So I didn't need to think about it, prepare any more for it with my words, with the presentation. That's ready. So that's something that I feel is a real strength of mine, particularly as a business coach, is that the things I'm coaching to, I'm coaching to many of the same techniques and business systems over and over and over again, and I know them, and I'm working hard to get better at them. So every time I go into one of these, something happens where we get a little bit better. We glean a little bit more insight into how to do it better. So I drove. I got in the car this morning at around 8:15, 8:20. Got in the car and drove. My first call was scheduled for 9 a.m. Here was one thing that was a little frustrating. I got over it pretty quickly, but it was a little frustrating. I volunteered and went out of my way to schedule a call with someone that had asked me for some help. And as so often happens when you schedule free consulting or a conversation that's with someone who's not a paying client yet, they stood me up. I called them, left them a message. I never got a call back. I never got an email back. There might be something in my LinkedIn messaging box right now about it. I don't know. So that was a little frustrating. It's okay though. It's okay though. You learn the same lessons over and over again, but sometimes your bigger heart prevails and you just want to help people. And that's part of the price of being a business coach and being someone who's successful, is that many times there are going to be a lot of people who want your help and they want to learn some lesson or pick your brain. It happens quite frequently, which is why I most of the time want to give in and help to that. But also a lot of the time I end up getting let down and stood up on that. So that was one challenge. Next came a call with a friend of mine talking about the leadership techniques and styles of corporation leaders in a sales organization who are working with an IT organization. My friend is in IT. He's high up the corporate ladder, incredibly skilled at what he does, and we talked for about 44 minutes on sales and IT teams and the communication differences between them and how to bridge that gap. Deep philosophical conversation, and my friend is incredibly intelligent. Then I had about 5 minutes before I pulled into my on-site experience. So I pulled in, walked into their front door, walked in their office, beautiful office. I walked into the client's office, like the owner of the company. His office was tremendous. It was a fantastic office. It was decked out with so many personal pieces of memorabilia, and I was so impressed by it. The office was itself just gorgeous. It had a library in it, which I really appreciate because I'm drawn to libraries. I'm drawn to the types of books people read. It can help me understand the way they think and what they've been exposed to. We had 5 books in common on that shelf, which is actually very common, that I will have at least 3, sometimes as many as 15 books in common when I walk into business owners' offices and homes and see their libraries. That was cool. He had trophies, awards, wedding photos, family photos, personal mementos that had significant emotional value to him. It was such a cool office. Always looking at people's offices and getting a feel for the kind of things that they value. Can I glean some of their principles? Can I understand deeper the way that they think? Yeah, it's a big key. We jump into the on-site experience, and we ended up speaking from approximately 10:47 a.m. until 12:01. And that's awesome. Second thing, after we finished that first hour, we went to lunch. Lunch lasted about an hour and a half. And it was awesome. Small diner we went to. And then we went to a shop, a bakery. It was a fantastic experience. Came back to the office, and then we crushed out the last roughly 90 minutes. So we ended up spending approximately just a shade under 3 hours of intense in the weeds and the action, getting things done. And here's the part of it that was pretty cool. And one thing to understand as a business coach is that when you're a coach, there's a difference between a coach, a straight up coach, and a straight up consultant. Consultants go in and talk strategy. The McKinsey firms out there, like the dominant consulting firm, they go in and talk strategy and implement strategy. And then you have a lot of coaches who call themselves coaches who go and have really deep, meaningful, personal conversations. And it's all about the person. You got the consultants all about the results, sometimes all about the system. You got the coach who's all about the person. And then what I do as a business coach and consultant is I spend, I'd say, 80% of my time under the waterline, talking with them about what's going on in their mind, how they view the situation, understand deeply how they feel about people, processes, and results, and coach to that. We spent more time under the waterline today in this on-site than we did on business strategy, and they hired me for business strategy. Yet we're making tremendous strides in their business and in their lives because we're focused on what's most important. So that was an incredible time. We did a couple of techniques in there. We looked at their client service model and scaling that up intentionally. We looked at implementing new habits into their personal and professional lives and did some habit scorecards, did some habit stacking, did some visualization. I read my marriage affirmation to them. That was good. And then we wrapped up, and it was fantastic. So it was a good time today. And now I just got in the car, and my business day is officially over with, client facing. And now I'm going to reflect and make some social media videos on this drive back. And for those of you still watching, I just wanted to say I appreciate you being with me on this journey, and appreciate as I'm sharing with you what's going on in the life of a business coach, because this is exciting stuff. It's my life. I'm fired up to go up here and do this. I get to do this every single day, and it's amazing. I get paid by companies, by people to go out there and help them grow. And it's just phenomenal. I'm so blessed to be doing what I'm doing. So pretty fired up about that. I'm at a stoplight right now, so I'll look at the camera. Fired up about it. Team, let's get fired up about what you're doing. Now, whatever it is that you're doing. I imagine a lot of you are business coaches or aspiring business coaches. Some of you are leaders looking for some inspiration, motivation, coaching lessons, personal growth techniques. Whatever you're looking for, let's go find it together, friends. Let's keep talking. Let's keep doing this. Make it a great day.